Hi, everybody. Welcome. It's Friday, and we're here to rank another batch of 8-bit Nintendo games. We have 500 games on the list. It's getting there. It's getting there. And ooh. It's a nasty list. It's a big old thick list, all the way with Raid 2020 down here at the bottom. Mega Man 2 up here at the top. Let's get some more games on this list. We got hundreds left to go. If you want to influence the list, you can. You absolutely can. Head over to patreon.com/Jeff Gerstmann and join the advisory panel today. At the appropriate tier, you can access the post where you leave requests. It is currently the most recent post on the old Patreon right now. There's a new post where you can leave your suggestions. So please do so. We got a fresh batch here. Davis wanted to see this one. This Mario guy been in the news a lot lately. So maybe we should check out his whole thing and see what's up with this guy. Oh no, what happened here? Let's see here. I have been led to believe that that he's missing. He seems mad. Oh God. More ROM hacks should have used these versions of the characters. Like, they're just different enough to be like ever so slightly off book. Okay. Oh man. The boo. Okay, so we can run, we can jump. We're doing Mario stuff. Boo boo. This rendition of the music is really. This just feels, like a weird ROM hack. There was a keyhole on that door. I'm pushed up almost as a goof, but it is very silly that we were able to walk through it. This also weird that I can walk in front of the pipes. Oh, these sound effects. Why didn't they just use the... I'd like, oh God, I gotta kill this guy. I gotta jump on his head. Okay, it's the start button. Oh, we got a fax from the mayor. The radical data fax. Luigi got a fax. Luigi received a fax. Welcome to our city, Luigi. You've arrived just in time. A horde of horrid Koopas have been looting our landmarks, and we need your help. I had to hit the start button to get to this menu. Let's go to Buenos Aires. I don't know. Okay. Is it okay? This is apparently where I was already? Kill him. I assume that the thing at the top of the screen is kind of saying what I should... Oh, okay. I can... Okay. Oh, that's... Where am I? Baseball is the national sport, and apple pie is the dessert of choice. Okay, we got some information. What? So what? Oh, yeah, I mean, let's go back to the data facts. Is there something where I can input like? No, it's just okay. So let's go to the map here and okay. So does Luigi have to? Does Yoshi have to find Luigi? Is that the nature of what we're doing here on this screen? Because it is not apparent. I mean, so that's Kenya. I don't want to go up through Africa. I guess we want to go over here through South America. So we only have New York and oh god. This is like Hacker. The classic computer game Hacker. I'm gonna guess New York. Yoshi. I guess I guessed right. Legend has it, the colonists bought Manhattan for $24. Oh, maybe now that I've got Yoshi, I can do stuff here? This map does nothing. Okay, so both select and start get out of this menu and don't bring us anywhere. Oh, maybe I need to be all the way... So I can't, it won't let me, I can't push down here or any, oh, I can push up. I can push up to go down. Great. Oh, fuck. Fucking blew that dude up. You cannot use Yoshi's tongue. That Koopa had fucking dollars on him, man. Sorry, sir, we're closed. Kleptomaniacal Koopas seem to have gotten clean away with the Statue of Liberty torch. There's a reward being offered. Okay, so we got King Kong doing a thing. Doesn't really seem like there's much else to be done there. Okay, do I need to just kill all the Koopas? Is that it? Because there's a couple on the map. So maybe... And the eyes are presumably the, like, information points. Like, points of interest, like the Statue of Liberty, which I'm relatively close to. So, okay. There. That time I pushed down to go down. Okay, so these are the things I'm getting back from them. It's not that they just have fucking cash on them. It's... Okay, so we need to go over and up. And then this will probably be the Statue of Liberty's torch, right? Because there's probably like three... I'm guessing there's like three things missing. Yeah, okay. So now we can just go around to the different points of interest and cash in... Okay, there's one over here. I gotta do the talking thing. I'd like to return something. How come I can't push down? Oh, okay, so I have to... Okay, so We'll do the talk. Okay, there we go. I'd like to return something. What, dude? How tall is the Empire State Building? It's not 1,000 stories. I'm guessing this had to come with a book, right? This had to come with an almanac of some sort. Let's try 73. You know what you're talking? Oh, okay. So maybe instead of an almanac. What is this? Mr. Kong can pick the Empire State Building out of this jungle of skyscrapers. Wait a minute. Hang on a sec. Hang on. Hang on now. Are we... Listen. You can't just say Mr. Kong in a Mario game and expect me to, like, what? We're going back to the lawsuit. Universal was right. Nintendo was wrong. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Kong can pick the Empire State Building out of this jungle of skyscrapers. Okay, yeah, like I get it, but I need a specific lady. I'm running after you and hitting the start button. The building takes its name from the Empire State. Yeah, Buddy Empire Jr., New York's nickname. I hope those Koopas didn't give you too much trouble. Wow. Luigi has $1,960. No tax. Okay, so now we'll go up and over. What is this? I always carried a torch for that statue because she looks like the sculptor's mom. Now you do too. Oh, it's the what is this is asking about what's in my inventory currently selected, I guess, huh? No, okay, hang on. That's kind of like this statue in those rings says New York, Carnegie Hall next? Yeah, okay, what? Statue that overlooks the skating rink is... It's Rockefeller, because it's Rockefeller Center, right? No, well... What is this? Ask me the real questions about Rockefeller. Rockefeller Center Street closes one day a year because... it's a janitor's holiday. I don't know, man. Like... because it's private property. $2,800? Can I go in here now? No, it's just... Alright. Okay, now we go over to the Statue of Liberty. We need our map here. Yeah, it's like you hit the select button to cycle through the different things at the top, and then the start button to go into it. It's like cumbersome controls. Oh, these noises are so not Mario noises. It's so... The sculptor's mom. Okay. Well, we did that. I'm I'm guessing I don't go through this same door. Phone's ringing, dude. Welcome to our city. You arrived just in time. A horde of horde. Oh, man. Who would have thought? A few American dollars will buy baseball, hamburgers, and bombs, apple pie. So then this has to be San Francisco. Because we were already in New York. Okay, now we look at our map and find the Koopas to stomp. Smoked! So what do we have? The Transamerica Building, what is that, Coit Tower? And the Golden Gate Bridge? No, that's not Coit Tower. What is that? That's, the Presidio or something? Hell, I don't know. That's not the building where they write the insurance policy. I hope Mario's insurance is paid up. Well, I guess I could just go over there right now then. Is it on Columbus? Yeah. Why is the music like this? Why is anything like this? Why is this like this? I mean, Radical Entertainment made some other gems. Welcome to the Golden West. If you will, return to Telegraph Hill and put Miss Coit's window back. So this was where Coit Tower was, right? What's Tower built to honor? I don't know, man. Lillian Hitchcock Coit? This is the music that they play whenever. I haven't been to San Francisco in a long time, but this is pretty much just played in the streets whenever you're there. All right, let's look at our map again. What a easy to navigate like map system and all this other, like, just what a great top to bottom. What a great interface. I mean, this has the feel of a game that was made for a different platform and, you know, put here, right? 1937. All right, we did those three things, and now I can just go down the pipe. San Francisco, also full of pipes. The streets are full of pipes in San Francisco. Don't step on them, they'll break. Like, do these both go to the same place, or do I need to go down both pipes in both doors? And I'm, like, messing this up. Phone's ringing, dude. Oh, this Koopa's landmarks, huh? You there. What day is it? Come on over to the Ginza. They're serving sushi. It's funny. That's how they talk in Japan. All right, globetrotting Yoshi. Yoshi hangs out in the South Pole. That's why you don't see him a lot. He sits in the South Pole waiting for the call. I don't know why it's hitting me like that, but okay, down and around. Smoked. You there. What is this? You might take the bullet train. When you put that back in Buddha's hands, it would be the pits to walk. A lot of great dialogue, a lot of great everything. Yeah, okay, that's the same thing, man. Okay, we'll go over, and was it down 2? All right, some kind of lantern that they said was for Buddha's hand. Let's just, what's this hanging on the Gate of Thunder? That's what you'll be standing under. So that's probably the thing up top, I'm guessing. You know what, let's go, you know what, let's, while we're, let's go, yeah. Okay, we got the Gate of Thunder, we got Lords of Thunder, we got all this stuff. Soul Feast, or Dees, if you will. Soul Dees nuts. These are the jokes. The Sensoji Temple is built in the shape of a lantern. Sensoji Temple is in the okay. So it automatically selects whatever the most recent thing you picked up is, because now it's giving me the hint for this other thing. Daibutsu lost his house because of rotten oranges. Proposition 13. Prop 13. Got another one. Okay, down 2 to kill the dude, and then down 1 more to... But like, was this game a pirate's dream because it opened up the door for them to have more sprites to steal for, like, Super Mario 69 Glories, Super Mario 5 Flowers and Fun, you know, whatever weird bootleg shit. To fight, wrestlers wear a bun and a loincloth. I only got 1,000 for that. I'm not really... It would make sense if, like, you lost... You got less money because you fucked it up or asked more questions or whatever, but it just doesn't feel like that's the case. All right. Over, all the way up. Wait. I can't. Okay. Gotta really line up on that pipe. Okay, let's try. We went in the left pipe here the first time, so why don't we... These pipes have changed color, right? They're different colors now. They weren't before. If I remember right. Boop, boop, beep, bop, boop, boop. I wonder why they chose to, I mean, maybe they couldn't use any... Well, no, they clearly used assets. I was like, why didn't they use any audio assets from earlier Mario games? Hey, what's up? Where the hell am I? You're on a boot-shaped peninsula in southern Europe, somewhere in the Mediterranean. Wow, thanks. That's a very normal answer for someone to give. Yeah, also, how is Luigi getting these faxes? Are they being sent to his hotel? We've reunited Luigi and Yoshi. You can recover some of the loot. There should be some big bucks in it for you. Wow, Luigi loves big bucks. Anyone who knows anything about Luigi knows that he's just out for the loot. He's trying to get paid. He's on the grind all the time. You die. Yeah, no one else had the ability to step on these fucking turtles, man. We've been fucked here in Rome. Map. Let's get our third item here. Did I go the wrong... Did I bone this up? No? You. Alright, hey, lady. What do I got? Michelangelo was up for painting ceilings. That's one of them. So that's probably over here. On account of it's the only thing with a roof. Your Sistine Chapel and whatnot. Rome. $2,400. Yay! The run button is a tap. You don't have to hold it to keep running. It's like this is where Call of Duty got the idea. And then when you stop, he goes normal speed again. Again, just like Call of Duty. Oh, my fucking brain. All right. Oh, I gotta select an item here, right? Oh, yeah? Like the tip of an arrow and some, what is these, some coins? What the fuck is this? 2 thumbs up to Latin Manhattan's most famous arena. That's a gladiator harpoon you got there. Okay, so this is for the other one. Yeah, because the arena's there. So let's go here. We'll pick the, what are these, coins, seeds? Who can say? And then we'll fumble our way through this process. When was the Trevi built? Oh, I don't know, man. 1983? Latin Manhattan. Latin Manhattan. Latin Manhattan. was a Coliseum built. I don't know, man. 1972. Like, yeah, it's like 72, something like that. 72, 72, 80, 52. Who would use that spear? Gladiators. I'm looking for a pipe in Latin Manhattan. Otherwise known as Big Italy. Not tripping out about this dude running around on a fucking dinosaur in the real world. What are the achievements like in this? Because I feel like I got one for finishing New York and then... Oh. 6 moves between streets or less. Talk to all citizens. Return all without wrong answers. All right. Well, at least the achievements give you a reason to play this game efficiently, I guess, if that's what you want to do, man. Kill Koopa without jumping in any levels. I mean, they have to like walk off a pipe. I like pipes. Oh, my phone's ringing. Oh, don't worry, it was a fax. I was most interested in the Aborigines, but now I want to see the kangaroos too. I mean, probably wouldn't talk like this. This is like tourist stuff that you say you want to do, so you probably don't have the accent. All right, Yoshi, you heard the lady. I'm just about done with this. I think I'm just about done. I think I get the gist of Mario is missing, you know? Yeah, I guess like doing this with like a minimal number of street moves requires you to think a little bit more about your path around the map. That's not fun though. Those are not like fun achievements. But that's, well, whatever. In the context of this game and what you would do in this game, I think that those achievements make a lot of sense. All right, we're just running all the way over here and fucking... And if you run, but sometimes the turtles are not there. That's weird too. Like you get to the spot where the turtle's supposed to be and it's just not there. That's dumb. Okay, so what do we got over here? We got like, what is it? Like an open field. We got a zoo here with one of them koala bears. And we got the, what is that? The Sydney Opera House. Okay. What do we got in our inventory? We got one of them koala bears. This is probably for the Opera House, and then this is, you know, for, I don't know, fucking Billabong. Billabong. It's fun to say. Every year, the Australian surf blank is held as bond. Championships? Is it the Australian Surf Bonanza? That'd be a much cooler name for it, but Billabong. This is the zoo, so we'll stick with... Taronga Zoo can be reached from Sydney by pipe. I took a pipe to get here. It's pipe. The answer is pipe. Ferry boat? Sure. So if I take this pipe here, I can... Well, does it matter? I mean, it's one street transition either way, right? So... I think I maybe did too many anyway. Who knows? Walk, stupid! The Opera House is built on the souls of the damned. I mean... Probably an Aborigines' home if we're being technical about it, right? But I'm gonna go with 68. It's a lot of doors. If we assume 2 pipes per door, I mean, we look at the achievements and know exactly how many locations you have to visit. But this is... For a thing that's the same thing over and over again every time you do it, no. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like, this isn't terrible, but it's so, like, it is so sub Carmen Sandiego in terms of all of its design and ideas and concepts. Like, it is still that, like, you're gonna travel around and you're gonna, you know, learn details to then answer a couple of questions or just make choices based on, you know, the knowledge that you've gained. Like, it is extremely that kind of like post Carmen Sandiego sort of educational game, and that seems like what they were probably trying to make here. It's like the idea of this stuff happening in the real world, of Luigi running around on a Yoshi stomping on Koopas in Rome, is funny. It's a real, there's a lot of criminal music, the graphics, like it feels like a crime. This game feels like illegal. It has that ROM hack vibe to it, where it's like, yeah, these controls resemble the Mario games that you're aware of, but like, you know, but I mean, you know, whatever, the things, you know, Mario doesn't need the spin jump from Super Mario World to answer questions about fucking Latin Manhattan. But it just, it feels crappy in terms of where edutainment games were at the time. Again, well, I mean, this is years later, right? This is years after Carmen Sandiego became a thing, and this just feels like it is such in the shadow of that because of the way it is trying to learn you things about as you know, go around the world and do all that sort of stuff. I mean, you know, this is a situation where I bet the SNES version of this is at least like a little bit cleaner. And since you have more buttons to work with, the interface is probably ever so slightly more pleasant to deal with. But here it's just clunky. It's like they have to use start and select to like have you toggle between, you know, they don't show, it's not like you're moving a cursor between 5 different commands that are all on the screen at once. It's just like, here's a box, hit a button to cycle it, and then hit start when you like what you see. It's really crummy. I don't know, like that stuff could have been done better. I think the interface stuff could be better. And and the rest of it, I don't know, like it's the rest of it feels like it feels like a debug level select of just like, I don't know, you're in this castle and there's all these doors and then these pipes that just take you to some weird place in the world. Like there's such a little, so little put into that aspect of the overworld or whatever. Like it, you know, the way that it all looks, like it just feels like, oh, here's the programmer fucking thing they threw in here with a bunch of doors as a makeshift level select so that they could show it to someone else without having to, you know, have a fucking keyboard plugged into port 2 or whatever. And it's just a crummy feeling thing, you know, like those aspects of the game just seem very undercooked, I guess. But, you know, like cooked well enough for what they're making, right? You know, that like if we assume, hey man, it's like, you know, the bar for educational games is always been lower than it should be. I think there are plenty of opportunities to make games that are at least lightly educational, but are still proper video games, and they don't have to be this way. They never had to be this way. As we've seen in Awesome Possum Kicks Dr. Machinos, but I think there are ways to merge quality video gaming. No, all right. It's no Vice Project Doom. That's for sure. You know, it's no little Nemo the Dream Master. It's certainly not as good as Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego, which, you know, like at least this has something that resembles action platforming as opposed to just being pure menus. Like there is that level of variety, I suppose, but like none of that feels good. Where in Time and Carmen Sandiego is just a more educational game. I think they do better with the knowledge and, you know, trivia. I mean, let's be honest here. You know, and they have you look it up in a book, whereas this feels more like, oh, you can kind of, if you talk to enough people, you'll eventually get the details. But like the lack of punishment for wrong answers, does not incentivize you to like and to fumble around and go talk to everyone to learn, you know, more of the actual answers. And so like structurally they have really fucked up here. Like Carmen Sandiego has like fail conditions, you know, like if you let the criminals get away, you lose. If you take too long to solve it, you lose. This feels like just walk up to the thing and, you know, you can suss out what's what and just kind of guess at it well enough to figure out what you need to do without going and doing the actual learning. And that's, you know, that just kind of makes it a bad educational game on top of all of that other stuff. So, you know, like it's way worse than Where in Time is Carmen Sandiego. It's no Solstice, the quest for the staff of Demnos. It is not nearly as good as like Dirty Harry or Dino Wars Destruction of Spondylois. It's no Town and Country Surf Design 2 Thrillers Safari. You know, Defender 2 is a better game. Where did what was the Time Machine? Mario's Time Machine. I think Mario's Time Machine does a slightly better job of being an edutainment title. I don't think that, you know, like you can look at its position on the list. Like Mario's Time Machine is not a good game, but I do think it's like it's a better representation of some of the Mario stuff, but also it is a somewhat better edutainment title as well. And so I think that Mario is Missing is not as good as Mario's Time Machine. But like it's not by a wide margin, but I guess what I'm saying is like from here on out, the reasons why it goes lower have more to do with the other games on the list and, you know, the lack of action and lack of failure and lack of all of that other stuff, you know, that like kind of it just doesn't have anything going for it. Mario is missing. Or that's not, that's harsh. Mario's Missing is an incredibly thin experience, and they failed to craft any kind of like proper path through it to learning. I think specifically by making it so you really kind of can't fail on those trivia things. You know, if you're shooting for the high score, then I assume that, you know, I assume you get more dollars by doing it faster, or, you know, whatever it is. But like the even the money on some of that stuff felt kind of arbitrary to me. So I don't really know, like, if there's a good way to say, like, oh, I got more cash in this one because I collected the things and didn't make a mistake. You know, like some of that feels, some of that stuff again feels kind of arbitrary. So it doesn't even feel like there's a great reward for being smart or playing it a second time when you already know all the answers. Same thing. And so I think that really hurts it as well. It's not as good as Akari 3: The Rescue. It's better than Bible Buffet, which put all of its trivia outside the game itself, and you had to look in a book, right? It's better than Target Renegade. It's better than that version of Rampage. It's better than Kid Cool and the Quest for the Seven Wonder Herbs. It's better than Jordan versus Bird, but only because that's such a funky port of the game. It's not as good as Wayne Gretzky Hockey. It's our new number 397. Weird comparisons, you know, in terms of just like, obviously, like across genres and like trying to make those sorts of to try to do this sort of science. It's tricky. You got to leave it to the professionals. It's tough stuff. There you have it. Mario is Missing is our new number 397. Congratulations to Mario and all his friends, whatever their names are. I don't remember. Okay. Shiny wanted to see this next one. This one's been on the list for a little bit here. I don't know what this is. I don't know. I have never heard of this game before. I had not heard of this game prior to it being suggested and me looking at it. And now that I'm here looking at the box art for it and seeing that it is a licensed game and not an unlicensed game, I'm even more flabbergasted that this has the official Nintendo seal of approval on it. I figured it had to be some unlicensed thing. It's Dreamin Davey from your friends at Sculpture Software and these guys.
Awesome!
Awesome indeed! I hit select and it started. Another fun-filled day at school. What you got there, Squirt? Hey, Lego, you big bully. Thanks for the pencil, chump.
Hey!
Hey! I'll find you, Lumpy. You can't hide from me. What does he have? Does he have is that a laser sword? What the fuck? Oh, he's daydreaming. They didn't really, I feel like that was not really conveyed super well. I'm a white knight, paladin, and defender of the realm. We will guide thee on thy quest to the golden lance thou must seek. This is a licensed game, huh? Can't walk through these rocks. Oh, I can jump. Okay. If I hit both buttons at the same time, I will jump. Oh, yeah? I thought that was the golden... I thought that was the guy I wanted to... What the fuck? This game was licensed by Nintendo? Everything about it. Everything about this still feels like it is not a real video game. I'm having a hard time believing that any of this is happening right now. Holy shit, dude. Everything about lining up targets, this flickery mess of it. What the fuck is this? The perspective on the bats or birds or whatever, and the shadow not being as accurate as you want it to be able to hit them is great. A lot of great choices were made throughout this entire game. This lance will protect thee, but thou must soon find a sword to wield. I don't know that I can hit those guys. Look at his little kicky legs. No diagonal movement. Dude, I don't think I can hit these guys. I'm not sure. I don't think that they can be hit. Oh, look at this. Not helping. Not helping at all. Oh! So if I jump, he will pull out the sword and I can do a jumping spin attack to kill them. Just guys disappearing as they're walking up on me. Like this, everything about this is, like, you can't tell me that this game is not, like, secretly about the Bible and gonna have a bunch of... Like, this is the most unlicensed feeling game. Hook me up, man. I'm daydreaming about this dust. Like, seriously, what's happening here? What are we doing? No? Okay, can't go that way, I guess. I bet if I go this way, there'll be something. Yeah. Okay, we got a couple of spears and a couple of, I guess, torches. Why do I only have one of those potions? I thought I had 6 of them a second ago. The thieves! I'm Lumper, a dark knight. This is some more good feeling combat. Laugh now, sissy. I'll be back.
I'm out of here.
I'm out of here. And then he ran away. Oh, shit. There's an idea here that is not terrible. I don't know what that did. We got a hole up here? Or is that a boulder? That fence I can jump over. Oh, I can jump over because it's a gate. You can jump over the gate, but you can't jump over the fence. I mean, let's not be crazy. I don't think this is very good. Also, is my health just slowly draining out? Fuck.
Bummer.
Bummer. Can we whip the snake? mean, these are bullets. Like, those are shotgun shells and bullets, right? They won't even let me use them, really. I also can't pick dead snake down here, I guess. So then what's going to cure me of the poison that has changed the color of my hat and is killing me to death? I guess watch out for snakes. This is, oops, I threw some dynamite. That guy just magically respawned. The way this guy moves, like he specifically won't let me line up on him for a whip shot. It's a very devious movement. Pardon me, sir. Like the combat is miserable. You know, like just the stuff doesn't connect the way it should. The movement is really bad. Again, no diagonal movement, like whatsoever. No real indication about where I'm supposed to be going. I'm kind of in, like, I'm in a state of, there's some disarray happening here because it's hard to imagine this game existing, if that makes any sense. Again, as a licensed game, like this has to be like a pretty late release. I didn't catch the year on it, but this seems like something that came out incredibly late in the States and maybe didn't come out late in Japan or something. Did they just, was this like it has the look of a game that someone hastily redrew and threw out there. It never came out anywhere else? Okay. Alright. Oh god. Shot and poisoned. I mean, with how long poison lasts, that's probably enough to kill me, I assume. We don't have any way to recover health. I got 6 snakes. I don't know what we're supposed to do with them. We've died.
Bummer.
Okay. Why have like limited credits or continues if it's just gonna start me the same place. It's just like, oh, you got to watch the cutscene again, stupid. Range on the whip is terrible and seems better horizontally than it is vertically, which is some classic video game-ness. Can't get ahead of this snake well enough to get a side shot on him because he just moves too fucking fast. This is fun. Well, I'm poisoned now, so who cares? Sorry, the back of this house, the way we drew this house is such that even though perspective doesn't make this would not make sense, like you still can't walk past this. That's good. This is good. This is a good game. Yeah, same, dude. I want to sit on the roof of the general store and just fucking huck bottles. Back up here. Oh, maybe if I had dynamite, I can blow these up? Is that... Do I need to whip guys and collect dynamite? And how many... We have no dynamite. This fucking sucks. That buzzard was dropping dynamite? Maybe turbo controllers will make this better. That looks to be some dynamite there. All right, we're gonna try to get this dynamite and take it back up to the boulder or the hole or whatever that is. Can I get there from here? Was that the... No, I need to go up and around. All right, secret warp zone coming up. I haven't seen an open door on any of these buildings. Over here at the John Smith. Right next door to the gunsmith. If you're going to Smith a John, go over here. If you need to smith a gun, go over here. If you, well. And this is where we started. All right, well, okay. I mean, unless there's something in the lower left corner that we missed. In terms of buildings. People in chat saying sheriff's office is immediately to the right of the general store. No, the blacksmith is immediately to the right of the general store. These series of Smith stores are right there. Here we got a dentist. Very handy. And then just a nondescript building of sorts. This is a real magical experience. Hey, we found another snake. Well, now we die again, I guess. This your badge means you're a deputy now. Here's a small advance in your salary. Why don't you mosey over to Western Union for messages? Okay. Had to walk close to the sheriff building, not actually in it, and then we've been called home. Bummer. Fuck you. Fucking snakes. Oh, now I can just go in places, huh? Y'all got any of that snake elixir? How about a peppermint stick? Indestructible hat. Oh, the hat wears off. Hired gunslinger hiding in blacksmith shop. Bring him in dead or alive. So yeah, I can just walk in any place now. That... Oh God!
Bummer.
I hit buttons there. None of them did anything.
I'm out of here.
Oh, here we get some demos of some other levels. Here he is walking on a bunch of creepy bodies.
Awesome.
I'm having a hard time believing that any of this is actually happening. This feels like a snake venom dream. This feels like
I'm out of here.
It's hard to envision that this is a real thing, but here we are. Playing some date
Awesome.
Dreamin Davey. It feels really terrible. It feels really terrible. It feels bad, like the action, the movement, everything about your character. Again, like it feels like an unlicensed game. Like it feels shitty in the way that unlicensed games are shitty. Like poorly, like kind of ill-conceived gameplay concepts of like, how you're gonna interact with things or not. The whip is an especially miserable weapon. Not that the sword was any better. But when you have the snakes that take a third of your health or more, to then have the whole whip scenario of like how miserable it is to line up some of those shots this is some rough stuff. This is some really, really rough stuff, like in ways that you would certainly not expect from anything other than an unlicensed video game. It has that whole feel of just there is a layer of grime permeating this entire experience of like how the combat is, the movement, the jumping, even the menu interactions. I do like the basic core concept of kid has daydream and then you have all these different scenarios to put him in. Like there's potential for variety there, and going from your kind of medieval, sword stuff to the Wild West, like, it's not the worst idea, but the execution on it, it's so ugly. The movement is so bad. The objectives are not super clear. Again, like I walked right up to and past a lot of those doors and nothing happened. And they don't show that the door is open. They don't, like if they had just said like, well, the only open door in town is the sheriff's door, to give you an indication of like, hey, you can walk in there. That would have gone a long way. Disgustingly enough, that would have actually been a meaningful change. but you don't walk up to the door and push up. You get as close to it as you can and walk up to it from the side. And that's what seems to activate those doors. I appreciate that it has speech. Like, there's something very silly to that. I don't know. When so few games have it, for a game like Dreamin Davey to have it is pretty good. I think spelling Davey with an E is always a dumb way to go, personally. But hey. This is worse than Gilligan's Island. It is worse than the Jetsons, Cogswell's Caper. It is worse than Dig Dug 2. Yeah. It is, it's worse than Mario is Missing. It's worse than Bible Buffet. It makes me feel the same way that Mappy Land makes me feel, but this is worse than Mappy Land. This is worse than Alfred Chicken. Definitely. This is worse than Ghostbusters. This is worse than The Last Ninja. It's worse than Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It is a worse game than Rocket Ranger. It's no chiller. Beetlejuice is a better game. But it's better than Spider-Man Return of the Sinister Six. Is it better than Spider-Man Return of the Sinister Six? Because that's a real, ugh. Sinister Six is really... Oh. It's better than George Foreman's KO boxing. I don't know that it's better than The Great Waldo Search, though. Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's better. It's better than Power Punch 2. It's slightly better than Color a Dinosaur. I would personally much rather play Color a Dinosaur. It's better than Silent Assault. It is better than Mermaids of Atlantis, The Riddle of the Magic Bubble, as well as its adult counterpart, Bubble Bath Babes. It is better than Spider-Man Return of the Sinister Six. But it is not as good as Swamp Thing. Not as good as Swamp Thing. Maybe I need to put some emphasis on there. It's our new 470. It's Dreamin Davey. Yuck. There you have it. That's a real. I don't feel I don't feel good after playing that. So maybe this will be maybe this will be what we need. Maybe this will be a solid something. Pac-Man just wanted to see this. Another game with some speech. It's Wheel of Fortune featuring Vanna White is the full official title. Hey. Pat Sajak? Fuck no. Bom, 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 bom. The pause between me selecting R and it lighting up is like an eternity. I don't have enough for a vowel. I thought a vowel was 150. Is it too? Anyway. Not a great sounding wheel noise. This just feels below a lot of the stuff that the other Wheel of Fortune games did. But it does have Vanna White. Man. Let's buy an A while we're at it here. Ugh. The contestant art is not the worst. Like, it's not good, but it at least is stylized. Chad something. No. Ah, no letters Z's. Sorry. I mean, there's really only so many letters that could be between a C and an A, but it's not H. No letter X's. Who could have guessed? There's no need to let me pick the strength of the spin of the wheel when you're representing the wheel this way. Just hit a button and make it happen. L would be another one, right? Clap. Okay. Oh, boy. Let me see the letters that have and haven't been picked while I'm sitting here. I can't believe that screen went away. Coal miners. Start? What do I... Okay. This is not a bad version of the game, but it's like the interface is really fucking weird. Use the wheel spinning noise to represent people clapping. That's fantastic. On to the next puzzle. No, I don't want this one. But if you've played enough of it that you recognize that, then you need to, like, just take the cartridge out. Thing. Bleeding ass. Ah, come on. Yeah, the wheel spinning animation is not terrible. These characters are not bad. I don't like them, but they're I don't know. At least they have a style to them. At least there's something happening here. The time it takes, like it took maybe a full 2 or 3 seconds between me hitting and it registering. It's really weird. Let's I mean, no A's. What are you talking about? I love that they just pick the bad letters. Smooth W1 says the fact that there are 2 Wheel of Fortune games on the NES is kind of funny. Yeah, no, there's 4. There's Wheel of Fortune Family Edition, Wheel of Fortune Junior Edition, and Wheel of Fortune featuring Vanna White. Oh man, what would that even... Good going, Rick. Oh. Rick saving that free spin. Thrust. No. Huh. Okay. Is it... I wish you could see the letters left so you could kind of like look and think about it for a minute, but you have to hit this to get here. Like that's a bad Turkish fez? Okay. Before these like later era, these newfangled Wheel of Fortune puzzle types, I'm not a fan. Hurry it up, Rick. We got lives to lead. We're women on the go. Rick. Suck it, Rick. Dude, video games are the worst. Sit here for 40 minutes while the computer fucks around. I don't know. Do you think that they deliberately kind of had the screen, you know, like Vanna walks kind of slowly? Do you think that's because they're like, hey, we paid for the Vanna White license, we're gonna fucking use it. We got her likeness rights. God damn it. Go 7-Eleven, get a sandwich. Come back in time for my next turn. I was in the 7-Eleven yesterday in the morning and they were all out of sandwiches. They didn't have any. It's kind of bummed out. Planner porn. Corn. Is there like a Y in there? Okay. It's a lot of A's. Whatever that is, it's something player piano. All right, well, Chad has given the answer, presumably. Gary Player piano. I don't know what is Gary Player. Fuck it. Fuck it. Gary Player? Is that a... All right. Maybe later we can look up who the fuck Gary Player is. Why are there 4 rounds? I thought we just did 3. It's a lot of rounds of Wheel of Fortune, man. I don't want to do this anymore. But here we are. Is it golfer? Okay. Sure. Is that second word ridge? Probably. Cool. Just get it over with. Hooray, the bonus round. Oh. What? Select a letter for one of 5 fabulous prizes. Give me the first E. You couldn't come up with another... I mean, I get it. It's Wheel of Fortune. But, like, come up with another way that doesn't involve, like, someone going like, hey, the second E. We're taking the H. Give me the H. Can I have $25,000 in H? Can I just get that? I feel like I could move that. Oh, so this is later era. This is the, like, the modern rules. This is... After years of everyone just picking RST and LE, they started just giving those to you for free. Which is, I don't know, funny. What would be the next 3 letters on a letter frequency table? I mean, like, off the top of my head, I guess I don't really know. Is it like, yeah, we'd have to look it up, but yeah, it's D, H, A would be the vowel. Yeah, H, D, C, A, and there's the next, that's probably the Jeff time. Great. It's going great. Oh, I see. It's just going to be an A, huh? Hairy balls. No. Walls, Wills. Wills? Is that maybe your last name? Oh, Mills. Yeah, it could be Mills. It's not Barry because there'd be 2 R's. Mary Wells? No, because it can't be Mary Wells because it's a 5-letter word. It wouldn't be 2 R's because they would both show up. Maury Wills would fit. Maury. I don't have anything better. Sure. Do I get all that H? What do we...
Congratulations.
Oh! You went and got Vanna White's voice. A proper use. It's not featuring Vanna White for nothing. It's a clean sound. Maury Wills was a baseball player? Okay. Congratulations! And that's it. No returning champion. No, like... Just here you go. You did it. Congratulations. Never play it again. Yeah. little something for later. What other achievements does it have? It looked like it had achievements for every puzzle type. So, okay, so we got some for hard difficulty, some for the different, puzzle categories, and that's it. It's just win all the rounds on hard, and then solve every different type of puzzle. And then the rest are like, solve a puzzle correctly without ever buying a vowel. That one seems broken because I'm pretty sure I bought a vowel in the round that I won, got that achievement in. Yeah. Not a terrible, I don't know, man. Like, not... You could do worse than that. I don't know, like that, but that's probably better than the other Wheel of Fortune games we've looked at. Oh, I guess it's just that one, huh? It's just the one. We haven't done Junior or Family Edition yet. Yeah, that's right. We did Jeopardy Junior, right? No, I did. Yeah, I know that I got the no vowel achievement. I'm saying I don't think I should have because I'm pretty sure I bought a vowel in the round that it gave it to me. That achievement could be programmed incorrectly. And this is better than Wheel of Fortune, but like not. It still has a ton of interface issues, right? Like it's still very sluggish. If anything, I think the presence of Vanna White, is kind of it's a mixed bag, as they say. The star power that Vanna White brings to any operation is great. I mean, just look at, that's what she's done over the years. But it also feels like it slows the game down a little bit. Like if they just didn't have a person standing there and a proper letter turning walk and animation, the game would be just slightly snappier. But even that, I don't think that would fix the overall issue. I mean, I think the biggest problem this game has is that when you pick a letter, it takes a full 2 or so seconds to for the letters to light up in the first place. So like that is the actual slow part of the game. I think there are more spots where they should show you the remaining letters as well as the puzzle, like just in general. That stuff kind of goes away for other interface elements in ways that like you should be able to, look at that stuff while you're making your decisions around, buying vowels. Like you'd want to know what vowels are left when you're buying vowels, right? And I think that stuff sort of sucks. Other than that, pretty standard Wheel of Fortune experience. I'd still rather play like the original Commodore 64 Wheel of Fortune, or that version came to the Apple II. The Apple II version of that actually has retro achievements. If you love fun, you go play the Apple II version. Get even older puzzles, even older baseball players. But yeah, I don't know. Like this is interesting because, and it's a meaningful change from the other ones because this is a lot closer. As far as I know, this is basically the modern current rule set for Wheel of Fortune, right? Once they made the change to give you those letters up front and have you just pick 3 or 4 more, I think that's still what they do to this day. I could not tell you the last time I saw Wheel of Fortune. But I'm pretty sure this is relatively close to the modern rule set. This is I miss the service merchandise. Let's go fucking spend the money we just won on a bunch of garbage. I think that was always the fun part about Wheel of Fortune, was looking at all the fucking trash that these people were forced to buy, and then I'll take the rest on a gift certificate. Like, great, you get a gift certificate for more of this fucking trash. Good work. This is better than the other Wheel of Fortune, but I think it is kind of a toss-up. Again, I think that the other Wheel of Fortune is like slightly more streamlined, and just kind of a faster moving thing. I think this is a better looking game overall. Having a nice voice sample or two in there doesn't hurt. You know, it's got a wheel spinning animation. It kind of does it even need it? I don't know, you know. Again, like you are selecting the strength with which you are spinning the wheel, but it doesn't show you the full wheel, so you can try to like game it out and go like, well, if I spin lightly, then I might lose a turn, so I need to do. Not that ever actually works, right? I mean, not that is actually a way you could play the game, but it's nice to at least pretend. So they don't even really do that. So it's just some point, it's just be like hit A to spin, and then it spins. You know, like the strength of the wheel spin. It's nice to have some control over it, I guess, but it just feels like a meaningless portion of the game when you can't see the wheel itself. All that's to say, you know, it is still better than this game, but not by much. It's better than Freedom Force, but it's no Swordmaster. It's no Swordmaster. It's no Magic Johnson's Fast Break. Platoon's a better game. Yeah, this is our new number 355. It's featuring, not starring, right? Featuring Vanna White. I don't know. There's like nothing wrong with game show games on, you know, as done as video games. I think that stuff is fine. I think, you know, there's a certain desire to play some of these games at home. Some of those games are harder to adapt than others, right? Like it's difficult to do The Price is Right as a video game because, you know, you're guessing prices on items, and those items, you know, like, you know, 20 years later, that stuff's even crazier. Like going and watching old Prices Rights now and just seeing how much that stuff costs or costed then, and the comparisons you can make there, or it's a real weird experience. Tim wanted to see the next weird experience. I don't know why, you know, like you again, like in terms of licenses that you look at and go, why would you make an NES version of this? Why would you do that? Why would they do this? This is something that yeah. From your friends at Ocean, it's the Untouchables. Music on. A video game based on the hit film The Untouchables. And you can tell it's Ocean without even looking at the bottom part of the screen by just listening to it. Shoot the gangsters, but watch the time. Oh, it's one of these, huh? Street 2. Street 3. Ugh. Since it's a shotgun, you only get 2 shots before he has to go back and reload, and you know, these levels have like timers of like 17 seconds. And then you have to hit X number of enemies in that 17 seconds. What? Oh, what? Okay. Like, it goes back to the title screen, but now I'm on scene to get the guys in the gray hats to obtain evidence. Skipping along. Oh, fuck, dude. I'm not seeing more guys in gray hats. There's one. But I shot him as he was falling off screen, so... Oh no, I still get the evidence. I still have 40% evidence now, I guess. Oh yeah? So, is there... Can I... So I'm out of bullets. There's no melee attack. There's no switch to melee. There's no... This jump attack doesn't seem like it does anything. So... I guess I just lose. I can't hit him with the butt of my gun. Today's Top Cops. Yep, nailed it. This skipping animation that you get by holding down the jump button is really something special. Guy walking around, you know, it's like a walking around with these guns and dressed up like I'm some kind of hat squad or something. Dun, 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 dun. Real good mobster music on the soundtrack. Really great movement. Really great everything. Really great everything. No, what? I can't stand on that? The return to the title screen after every level is just like, it just seems broken. Like they just couldn't figure out what they needed to do. Shoot the bottles to collect evidence. Yeah. Oh, it's so bad, dude. This stuff is so... Like, there's no cursor on screen when I'm not shooting, so I can't fucking aim unless I'm shooting, and you can only shoot for like a second. If you push left or right, if you want to aim left or right to any degree, then he rolls. What the fuck? It's like a parody movie. It's like a parody movie where, you know, the cop fucking rolls for like an hour and a half shooting people. It's like Loaded Weapon 1 over here. Fucking shitting me? And I gotta roll back the other way to shoot this barrel? Who made this? What happened to them? That health pickup noise is real. I like all this audio just feels like it's so inappropriate for an Untouchables game, you know? But like that's, I don't know, like that's the era when 24%. I've been doing this for what feels like an hour and a half. But I feel like in some ways this was the style of game, like there was an aspect of this like that was popular, of just like, hey, we've got every single level you're going to be doing something different. Sort of. You know, in this one it's the Empire City 1931 ripoff. In this one it's a shitty side scroller thing with limited ammo. In this one it's unlimited ammo, but you have to roll around, and so your horizontal aiming is completely fucking fucked. Like that's something that, yeah, you know, like Commodore 64 and Amiga games wanted to do that. They had a real boner for, it's like it's 4 different games in one, but they're all fucking terrible. I don't want to do this. We'll give this one more shot, but this is... Don't mind me. In this level, also, I can hit the select key to like swap guys. So it's like, but all that really does is they all kind of have their own independent health meter, which is, you know, there's no like visible change other than the health meter changing. And so that's fucking bad too. I mean, shoot the cops! They shooting all those bottles! Guessed wrong. The bottle isn't over here at all. It seems like that's the only place that health ever appears, is in the window of that specific truck. Fuck. Yes, just put all the bottles right there. Oh my God. How am I collecting evidence by shooting bottles? What the fuck? $19.90. Time is limited. Shoot the bad guys. Is this just back to the same thing from the... Oh. Yeah, it sure is. Good. We thought it would be cool if the cursor movement was fucking miserably slow. I mean, otherwise, you know, you'd overshoot the target and, you know, you'd miss that way, and we can't have that. The Untouchables run out of time is a great newspaper headline for when I ran out of time. Oh, come on. The accuracy they want with this cursor is also kind of a bummer, considering it's clearly a fucking shotgun. Is this just it? Is this just like, this is, I finished the game and now you just do like bonus stage alley stuff until the game is over? Is that? No. Didn't need this. This is, you know, Ocean. Again, Ocean had a legendary run in a very specific way that I don't think translated to what the video game industry turned into pretty quickly after the, you know, the NES caught on. Just feels like the ground moved underneath them in a way that Ocean was just no longer making the right types of games. They would go on, the Ocean name would carry on for a lot of years. But I think these are ideas that, in the context of like, hey, if you want a crummy computer game with a bunch of different scenes in it, and that's how you value games, which seemingly a lot of people did in the earlier days of the Commodore 64 and the Spectrum and some of that other stuff. Like there's like a real premium placed on variety in ways that like you find a lot of games like this that feel almost like mini game collections, and they're not good mini game collections, but in those days I think people just had very different standards, and people were willing to put up with games that felt like absolute trash as long as like they just look different. Some of that is like I think informed by whatever the players in the United Kingdom and in Europe and stuff were looking for from their games, and I think that they kind of came into it from a different angle. You always hear that like arcades were not as common as they were over here in the earlier part of the 80s, and so, like both the developers and the players are kind of coming to it from a different angle, and you just see a lot of stuff like this through that period of time on those computers, on the kind of, British computers. And I don't think that translates well necessarily around the world, but, like, especially by the time we get to 1990. I don't think that those concepts translate very well anywhere. These are Ocean ideas that they would have, cleaned up with in 85, but, 84. But here, by the time we get to 1990 and you get to the NES and, kind of the way the standards changed, this is just not what people were looking for, I think, out of a game, period. Like it wasn't as easy as just like get a license and come up with 4 to 6 different scenes that kind of resemble things from the license, but really are, basically mini games. The Cinematronics did the same thing. I mean, that Three Stooges game is really a glorified mini game collection too. Or Cinemaware, not Cinematronics. And so, yeah, I don't know, man. I played a lot of C64 games that were like this. They were just like, here's this kind of very flat, kind of one note thing. Hey, buddy. Window's closed. You can't hear me. It doesn't work here in this day and age. And so that's not to say that the game itself is like completely broken or whatever. It's really just a feeling of like, yeah, these are really simple concepts that are not done with a special, with any real level of nuance or there's just really kind of nothing to them. And there are conceptually things that you look at and go like, wow, this is like that rolling around thing where you have to roll around and you can't really aim horizontally because you can only kind of aim in front of you. And so you have to roll. And it takes forever to roll back and forth to find these stupid bottles. Like, it's terrible. It's fucking terrible. And like the concept of the like hide in the alley, pop out, shoot gun, like though that stuff was done better by arcade games that were released years before this. That whole style of like, hey, we're going to kind of make a light gun game, but without a light gun, you end up with something like Cabal, which is not really cover based in the same way, but like Empire City, what was it? Empire City 1931. I think is the full name of that. Like that's the game that does that right. Non 1975 would come to mind in some ways. Yeah, your Dynamite Duke, your maybe even the Super Spy, you could probably try to put into something sort of like that. But yeah, there's a variety of games that, you know, that do this that specific thing way better. In fact, that version of Cabal for the NES is pretty good. I mean, it's not. I think when you compare it to the arcade version, it falls apart a little bit, but yeah, I don't know, man. This is I've certainly played worse games, right? It's not. I don't know, like it's not broken. I do think that the very limited time that they give you in some of those alley things are really kind of gross. Like just way too short. But you know, it's worse than Battletoads. It is it's worse than Dick Tracy. You know, mild similarity there, I suppose, in some weird way. It's no Bad Dudes. It's certainly no Fester's Quest. Gumshoe's a better game if you're looking for a one man hat squad. Gumshoe is your guy. He's gonna get the diamonds, and he's gonna get the job done. Unlike Elliot frickin' Ness. Yuck. Give me Billy Warlock any day. It's no Clue Land. The Adventures of Tom Sawyer is a better game. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is a better game. Wheel of Fortune featuring Vanna White is a better game. It's Superman, I guess, is a better game, but this is kind of right. This is right around. I mean, these are games that I think you would directly compare to this, like if not in structure, but in terms of just like your kind of weird licensed game filtered through Amiga developers. Total Recall, you know, Addams Family, you know, Hudson Hawk, RoboCop 2. Like these are all kind of games that end up being kind of similar here. I think this is worse than all of those. It's a little worse than Star Wars. I would take Pinball Quest. The Adventures of Dino Ricky. Dinosaur Richard. That's a better game. The Bugs Bunny Birthday Blowout is a better game. Castle Quest is a better game. Castellian is a better game. Akari 3 The Rescue is a better game than the Untouchables. Cryon Conquest is a better game. Is it better or worse than Widget? Oh, God. Oh, God, Widget. Widget stinks, man. But it's still a better game. It's still a better game than the Untouchables. Impossible Mission 2 is a bad choice to put on this platform in the first place, but they went and did it. It's still a better game than the Untouchables, but this is right around. This is right here, man. This is worse than Target Renegade. This is worse than Target Renegade. It's better than Bart versus the World. But it's not better than Adventures in the Magic Kingdom. So it's our new number 407. Ugh. Oh, wait, did it not? There we go. There we go. there you have it. The Untouchables at 407. It's you know, like I said, there's a lot of games that I think you would kind of put into a similar bucket as that, and they're kind of they're all similar, but like there are qualitative differences as we see when we apply the science. The temptation to lump all of that stuff together, be like, Hudson Hawk, the Untouchables, like, oh, that's all the same, you know, like, no, it's not. Maybe the differences don't actually matter once we're removed from this sign. Like maybe they, in a real world setting, how you would clump them, maybe that is appropriate. But I think scientifically speaking, there are certainly differences in quality that we would look at here. Next up, Fandle wanted to see this one. This has got to be pretty late in years. What's the 1993? Okay, Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers 2, the sequel to Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. Real River City Ransom vibes off the way this menu font looks. We'll go with Chip. I feel like this and DuckTales 2 exist in a place where you go like, wait, they made another one of those? Police say a downtown restaurant has received a bomb threat. Unless the time bomb can be found, the restaurant could be destroyed. Whoa! A time bomb! Chip, what is it? Time bomb! This is the level of crime that the Rescue Rangers are onto. The guy's a bomb in a restaurant, I guess. Let's go, mates. What? Look for us and we'll give you some clues. Got it. Okay. Monterey. Or to give you some help. Okay, good to know. It's a really big television. Well, I guess they're really small. Yeah. I'm a bug. I'm here too. Okay. I'm not going. You played in one player. Dale is like, fuck this. This is a little much. This is some slow moving text that I think you didn't necessarily need. Also in the news, I was lying. Ha 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 ha. Whoa, this... I mean, he moves fast in a way that is like... Ha! Tricked you. Yeah, they sure made another one of these, huh? Oh, that's fucked up right there. This feels, you know, I guess I would say superfluous. Ooh, set the time bomb. Water rabbit. Oh no. Yeah, he keistered a phone. He called, you know, no, he's out. He broke out. What, you think people can't get messages out from prison? Have you ever watched a movie or television show ever about anything? It's the first thing they all talk about. You ever use TikTok? Got people in prison on TikTok. Chip and Dale, have you ever used TikTok? Is the question I'm asking. Curse you, water rabbit. Ah. Finding playing a lot of these games is just how many enemy bosses have you hit them way more than 3 times. You know, we all joke about like, oh, you gotta hit him 3 times to do this, and like I think a lot of great games do that. I think 3 times is plenty to show that you know what the fuck that you're supposed to be doing. In a lot of cases, which is to say, I don't want to do this anymore. Great. Okay, I have no idea what I just did there. I threw that ball up. It hit something. I got a retro achievement. Here's the bomb. Oh, thanks. We're doomed! This is really, there's no... Well, red would be too obvious. Okay. Oh no! It blew up! Wait. Fake ass bomb. Oh no, not the urn of the pharaoh! These scenes are long and interminable and... So I think the thing, like, you know, like, I don't necessarily think this makes it a bad game. In fact, you know, I think the first game scored, you know, like, did quite well. But I will say that on a personal level, these games where you basically have no attack and have to walk around and pick stuff up, like this and, like, the Jetsons, it sort of sucks. I don't know. Like, at least in a game like your Super Mario Brothers 2s and such, like, you could stand on the enemies and do it. You know, it wasn't just, hey, we have to litter the entire game with these fucking boxes. Oh, fuck off. That set me back quite a way. The music never stopped. It didn't really feel like I lost a life there. I don't know what. Had to be on the ground there. Couldn't leave the level from that area up top. Oh, the wind. It's a nice looking sprite with his little slide animation. Like, that's, you know, it's not like the most frames of animation in the world, but like it looks pretty nice. What? Oh, okay. I have to stand here because otherwise the garbage blocks won't stay on screen. If I'm too far back, they don't stay. So I got to be in the middle here so that one of them lands here like that. No, and if he slides, he takes him out too. So I got to make sure I get him. this doesn't seem as good as the first game. This, like, it's okay. Like, a lot of this level design just feels very... Alright. Oh, that was not something I could stand on, apparently. No, yeah, that very much looks like something I should be able to... Oh, okay. Stunned by the dust. So if I can't stand on that, what? Right? Cool, thanks. Like, I can throw blocks up, but not down, so those are low to the ground enemies. I'm getting the impression that the only way you can stop them is to do your stupid little box trick. Is to solid snake them like that. Unless, can I do a low? Yeah, okay. If I'm in my hidey hole when I throw, they'll throw low. Okay. Oh, I'm trying to crouch and do this. You have to wait for the full animation to complete. Oh my god. Yeah, you have to wait for the full animation to complete, and then you can... Yeah, that's weird. Oh, cool. I thought maybe there was a switch or a button down there that was like a reason that they wanted me to try to get over there, but it had scrolled away, so we get to instead suck on it. Leave me alone. Ah, good. Yep. Here's a bunch of food. A man just shows up and throws donuts at you. I don't know. You could certainly do way worse than this game, but in a world where the first game already exists, this feels like they have gone back to the well one too many times and have not really captured the magic of the original all that well. Like, yes, this is another one of those, and there's value in that, but it's just kind of... Okay, you gotta... this sucks. Because it's just, like, here's this whole thing that just takes forever. Yay. The Urn of the Pharaoh is missing. And we don't have any leads. They headed into a warehouse by the docks. Oh, by the way. Crikey, there's ghosts everywhere. What? Oh, he opened the urn. That's probably bad. Fucking ghost dog over here. A classic film. And now more. Good. Oh, I really messed that one up. Yeah. Yeah, you know, it's I just think this game is just kind of uninteresting. Ah, fuck me. Oh, yeah. Oh, stupid video games. Hate them. Oh! All right. Haven't I hit him enough times already? What are we still doing, man? Uh-oh, it's Fat Cat. You're doomed! I control this entire amusement park! Like, oh, man. We are doomed. I want to see Future World. Looks like a fucking shitty factory. Hot futuristic enemies like mouse with slingshot. It looked like an area from Strider. Like I thought I was going to walk in there and the screen was going to flash and I was going to level up or something cool. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore about anything. I don't think I can do that way. Whatever. Whatever. Look at this fucking guy. Great. Yeah, alright. Okay. Okay, Rescue Rangers. Yeah, it's, you know, it's not bad. Like it's a valid, like it's a valid video game. Check out this video game. But like, you know, it's no Chippendale Rescue Rangers. Just, you know, like significantly subdued level design, I guess I would say. Like it's just kind of flat, you know. Same mechanics as the original, but you know, not nearly done as well. I think the levels in the first game and the way the structure of the first game, I think is a little bit more interesting. You know, nice font work here, I guess I would say, but ultimately, you know, if you rented Rescue Rangers 2, you'd be happy. You'd be like, hey, yeah, you know, hey, I played that thing, sure. Like we had an okay time. But that's kind of the best thing you say about it is like, you know, it's an okay time. Whereas I think Rescue Rangers, I think is actually like a significantly better time. You know, this is no Ninja Crusaders. Arkista's Ring is a slightly better game, but like we're kind of, you know, it's not like the game again is not miserable. It's better than Wizards and Warriors. Is it better or worse than Rambo though? It's better than Rambo is clunky and funky. And I like that about it, but this is a better game than that. It's no Heavy Barrel. Is it better or worse than the NES version of Lemmings? Again, a weird platform for the game, but ultimately it's still Lemmings. It is just it's a little too messed up. Rescue Rangers 2 is better than Lemmings. It's better than Lethal Weapon, but it's no Heavy Barrel. It's our new number 147. New number 147. What are we saying here? Chip apostrophe N in Dale. Rescue Rangers 2. Yeah, you know, it's like DuckTales. I don't know that I've ever played DuckTales 2. And I know that I've never played Rescue Rangers 2 before today. It's just, you know, that kind of thing of like I'm sure Capcom had the license and those previous games, the first ones, I'm sure did very well, but like those games are thought of as, you know, DuckTales specifically. I mean, Rescue Rangers significantly less so. But DuckTales is a great game. DuckTales 2, I'm curious about how that goes because it's hard to imagine, like the level design in DuckTales, like everything in that game comes together really well. And so the idea of like, hey, we're going to make more of that. And it's going to be like real late era. Like it seems like the sort of thing that they could have just farted out. Well, I'm curious about it. We'll get there eventually. All right. That's going to do it for this week's batch of games. 505 games on the list now. Thanks to everyone who suggested games. We've got 3 more on the list that I will use to seed next week's entry. We have the Paradicus Conflict, Silent Service, and Image Fight on the list for next week. If you want to see one, sign up for the advisory panel today over at patreon.com/Jeff Gerstmann. And if you sign up, it's currently the first post you see when you hit the Patreon. That's where you would leave your comment and suggest your game. All right. We'll be back next week with more. Have a good one. I'll see you soon.